Nice and free. Welcome back to the Centillion Global Grind. Okay, so we're making some progress. Remember, we got a conference call coming up on Wednesday, so we're preparing for the conference call. Um, in addition, we have some. What's the day? Monday. Okay, so we're motivating up out of LA either tonight or tomorrow. So I'm excited about that. We traveling to come back. Oh, yes. All right. Thank you. And we're getting a lot of good response from partners. We got more partners coming in, filling in the application, so I'm excited about that. Um, Hold on, I'm gonna call me here. We'll be right back with the Centillion Global Grind. Okay, so just leaving a message for Mimi. She called me earlier, and I told her I'd give her a call back. So all of a sudden, happen like that sometime now. She busy. She coming back later. Okay, so like I said, conference call. Let me see. I'm gonna go through a few different. Let's see. We got Stacy. Stacy's a new partner. I got her on the list. Also Richard. We had Richard today. All right. Have nothing to do with Vision Manifest. If you are a badge community citizen, work right. Okay. All badged agencies, divisions, organizational entities, departments, all that. Okay. Listen, there is a community associated with the spirit, the badge community. Okay. And for everyone who work in those organizations, what I mean is when you are sworn in under oath, okay, when the badge that you wear every day on your uniform or in your pocket or on your belt buckle, wherever you display your badge, or for some of y'all who don't display your badge, if you have it, I mean sometimes I wear my badge on my belt, on my waist. Sometimes I keep it in my pocket, depending on what I'm doing. Sometimes I don't have it on me at all if I'm just living my living spirit. Okay. Uh, if I was in a uniform position with any of the other departments or agencies that require a badge displayed, it would be displayed on my chest. We have certain shirts that have the patch or the badge already on the shirt on the chest. The whole idea is there's a badge community, okay? Hundreds, sometimes thousands to millions of people, depending on what type of badge, whether it's local jurisdiction and or national, state or national jurisdictional or international jurisdiction. There are people for international badges or people who have international jurisdiction all around the globe who are in the badge community. Okay, and that's what that is. A lot of people don't realize. A lot of officers, when they come out of the academy, some who have tenured positions and experience with the organizational entities, divisions, departments that they work with, or that you work with, who have no idea that they're community members who are actually hired by the badge manufacturer, who go to the badge that you wear. It's a shield. Okay, it is called the shield community. Okay, why some people look at you like, hey, you're not supposed to be doing that. I'm a shield community member. I am the badge you wearing. Okay, and growing up from my youth when I was very young, my auntie, my grandmothers, they opened up mutual fund accounts and accounts. I'm a founder in hundreds of organizational entities. Stockholders when I was youth, they opened up many accounts, millions, multi-millions, maybe billions at this point, dollars worth of securities and stocks and accounts. And also in those accounts, the Department of Prisons, we are a Department of Prison family. And even though I personally believe in correctional community, residential correctional community. That is my thing. That's what I invest in personally. However, when I was younger, they didn't really have that extensively. They just had the DOP. So I grew up a DOP member, a DOP stockholder, a partner, an investor in the Department of Prisons for correctional purposes. Not for throwing people in jail erroneously, no. For real correction. So I was born, okay, when I was born, they already knew I would do internal affairs. They already knew I would investigate, I would have some type of investigatory future. That was part. I mean, when I talk about having children and planning parenthood, planning your children's future, your parents, our parents, us, our parents, when we have children, some of us plan our children's future before they're born. Before you incept, when you decide one royal family will mate with another royal family so that we can create a supreme royal family of all nationalities that do a certain thing, that run the world, that have an invested interest in law-abiding authority, in bestowing power and blessings upon all citizens around the world, all kind of other things that go into planning reproduction and reproducing as a creator, a responsible creator. Some of y'all just spontaneous, okay? I mean, some of y'all just get it working, and that's okay. I mean, some of y'all holding on to dear life. Some of y'all doing the best you can, stay alive. So y'all, some spontaneity come along as a very powerful tool in survival. So I just explained to y'all some of these things that are very, very important, okay, to remember. So be very careful. And even I was sitting at the table, a couple officers, day before yesterday in the morning, before they got out, before they started their beat, and we were talking about when I was doing ground squad with the U.S. Reporting Agency, and we were playing clothes on the metro, okay, and we were building the ancillary support network for U.S. Reporting Agency safety and safety patrol. It's a protection patrol that ensures people don't smoke, don't drink alcohol, and are law-abiding metropolitan transportation systems. Okay, not only in Los Angeles, the whole idea is to install the organizational entity and then also utilize that same U.S. Reporting Agency protocol in major metropolitan cities. Okay. However, getting the budget together, working extensively with officers, with agencies, including the Federal Bureau of Investigations, the Sheriff Department, the military, LAPD, New York PD, Houston PD, Florida, state troopers. And it's crazy because when you're in different places, in LA it's LAPD, High Patrol. In Florida it's state troopers. Okay, I mean, some people have not gotten out of the state, have not traveled outside of the jurisdiction that they were born in. Some people, 20, 30, 40 years old, have never departed the city they live in. Some people have traveled the world, traveled around the world. Some astronauts have gone around the world, and some into other galaxies. However, some of y'all have not traveled 20 miles outside of the jurisdiction you live in. Okay, and it's different in different jurisdictions. So y'all just for y'all badge officers, badge agents, even military police. I have a close friend that's military police or was discharged at this point as military police. Have gone around the world as an MP in Air Force, Marines, and we come from a very strict family. Okay, a very wealthy family. So our family had to have increased security safety protocols, okay, which included the military, FBI, police. We have several, dozen, hundred, all kind of polices and federal agents, the CIA, all kind of things in our family. However, I tend to think most families do. That is not always true, though. I was born to think everybody has safety protocols. Okay. However, I learned that that was not always true. I was born to think everybody had a roof over their head. That was not always true. So we do what we can, folks, to do the best we can to install organizational entities, which is another thing we are raised for. We are raised to install organizational entities to install policies and procedures locally and around the globe, internationally, that make it better and easier for us to live happy, free, clean, and clear, wealthy, healthy, and in good graces with natural living and the Creator, our God, Allah, Boga, if Dios, whatever you call it, okay, or whatever you call the Creator. And the Creator, we see the Creator in our eyes. You see the moon. You understand what I'm saying? So I love y'all tremendously. And I'm going to keep working diligently to ensure these organizational entities are installed. It's interesting because some people see me out there putting it together in the streets with street music, with the Brown Squad, and I'd rather be at home, folks. I'm not even going to kid you. Even sitting in the car doing a Centillion global grind, that was orchestrated by very carefully, and this has been orchestrated very carefully. However, the idea is, I mean, there's some other place I'd rather be that we gonna travel there in the future. We're gonna enjoy this living experience. However, I'm really enjoying this living experience no matter where I am. However, safety is very important. I've been in situations that have been very, very, very dangerous, and I don't wish a situation like that for you all. So y'all have to heed. Y'all have to do. It's just like, look, when you see me, it's very something that I tell people also. I ask you to do something. I tend to think that people are law-abiding and listening to authority. It's just like if an officer in uniform with a badge, a firearm, everything, ask you to do something, I would really, really, really expect that you, in a law-abiding manner, adhere to what the officer have asked, or what the military police have asked, what the deputy have asked, as long as they're not asking you to do something that's outlandish. And however, I'm gonna tell you something also. Somebody have a badge, firearm, or uniform, and they ask you to do something, and it seems like something out of policy and procedure, ask for a supervisor. Okay? If if someone don't want to provide you a supervisor, okay, be very, very careful. Because the officer in their right mind, they will call the supervisor, explain to the supervisor, and the situation generally will bend over and everybody understand, everybody go their way. Somebody want to provide a supervisor and they think about, they seem like they're doing something illegal, pray, okay? Because God has more power than the sheer community. Generally, I found in my investigatory findings and in my experience that if an officer have certain challenges with acting in a law-abiding manner, the shield community is generally the community that needs to be addressed. We need to find who in the shield community need help, who in the shield community needs strength, and that's very important. Okay, so working together, even with the community, have been one of the most important things that we have found as important for for the legal community and the shield community. Okay, I got a couple other things also changing up the. I was looking at some video online. Obviously, I put my $10 global grind online every day. Big up to Janet Jackson, Mariah Carey. Y'all want to take a look at who's going on tour. Y'all want to see your favorite artist on tour, Maya Harrison. I want to make sure we including Maya Harrison in the shows and performances also. Maya, you beautiful. I really appreciate your support and everything you have brought to the table. Moving on is important because we're moving on to these $100 million homes. We're moving on to the fortress in the sky, the thug mansions, all those. And it's very important because many of us have lived our whole lives dreaming about heaven, the living heaven, dreaming about wealth, health, prosperity, love, and happiness. And some of us have had that all our lives. It has not ever been a void in some of our lives at all. When on the flip side of that, on the other side of that, some of us have never, ever had that and are praying and looking forward to experiencing that in the very near future. Some of us that have had love and all them good, positive, living heaven experiences here on earth, all that, need to share your experiences with some who have never had. Okay? And all of a sudden, you'll see how much impact you can have on other people's lives. Okay? All right. We were talking about. I was earlier. I was taking a look at the shows, and I do rhythm and poetry. Obviously, Mariah Carey, Rihanna, Paula Abdul, Alicia Keys, Christina Milian, Janet Jackson, a whole list of. I mean, which they're submitting artist names. Oh, I was looking at some of the Death Row Records material earlier today. Mr. Lay sitting in the studio um, with some of the executives talking about getting their music done, but that was a few years ago. And the whole idea is who today ready to perform, who ready to get on stage, who ready to entertain the world. Some people have said, "Oh, entertainment not really a viable industry anymore. There's no money in entertainment anymore with digitalized, digital music and all that." I mean, look, don't believe that. Entertainment is to this very day upon among the most wealthy or the wealthiest industries ever. Everyone entertained. How many celebrities? We got YouTube. We got more online social media that's entertainment for people. Videos, music, video clips, social media. Everybody want to be seen. Everybody want to be heard. Okay, artists going on stage. I was telling you yesterday that artists dream, even for wealthy artists who already have millions and platinum plaques, they dream even at the very point for them to be entertaining the world, to capture the world's attention, to actually bless the world with whatever art and or talent they have been blessed with. Okay, so somebody try to tell me. I remember when Barack Obama was, "Oh man, rappers ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Anybody can rap and all that." And you know what? Let me tell you something. Rhythm poetry is an art. Okay, anybody can write a poem if you train or if you taught them how to write a poem. However, there's an art to real poetry writer, just like kings, even in the Bible. Okay, can you imagine if there was no Bible? Imagine what the world been like right even now. I mean, all of us aren't like religious and or spiritual people to the point to where we are Christians or we are this religion or that religion or that denomination or this denomination. How I'm just saying, in every hotel, nearly in every house in certain countries all around the world, every church, there's a Bible. Okay. What if there was no Bible? Can you imagine? Okay, if the kings never wrote their parables, if the kings never sang their hymns, which what that is in the Bible, people who documented history, people who are in the living books, the historical books for those whom are alive. Jesus is one of the only people growing up I ever heard of that talked about eternal living and casting your sins and asking forgiveness of your sins and taking all the negative currency we have in our living experience and casting it away. All the sin, all the things that you have done that you don't need in your living experience, cast away forever. You are forgiven. You are in perfect harmony with creation. You are a blessing in creation. You all of a sudden are the chosen. You are the ones, and you become a testimony for others. This is what parables are written. This is what King Solomon, King David, the book of Psalms was King David. King saw hymns and songs written from the king. In their original language, they rhymed. And then all of a sudden you have parables rhyming, and then they have the drums. And then all of a sudden the king would get on stage and the music would be going and people start moving. And this is what brought people together all around the world. This is what creation, this is what God have given us, entertainment. No matter how much money you make, billionaires, millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires all around the world being entertained. The kings had gestures. The king had entertained. King bored. Bring the next entertainment in. Okay? I mean, we're not cutting nobody's head off or dropping them to the lions or to the caterpillars, to the crocodiles or nothing like that. Or behead people. You know what I'm saying? However, it's our chance to get on stage. That's when Universal Spirit and Undisputed U.S. Credit Currency Records division, Universal Records, all about the elite label division, give people the opportunity, okay, to actually be somebody, the opportunity. Some people have raised up out the ghetto, but then weren't ghetto at all. Some people have everything stolen from them. You have wealthy kingdoms that have been overthrown in the history of man, and their descendants are not broke, poor people at all. We are wealthy. We are from king up on high, shining like the sun. We as necessary as the sun, so we can set the world straight. Some of the rulers of the world today have no idea what they're doing, have no idea how to run the world. It's just like you see people who inherit a house or inherit homes, or who people have done things for homes that are a little bit unorthodox. They live in a $1 million homes, have no idea how to take care. You can tell when somebody really built a home or somebody moved to a home correctly, because they know how to take care of it. With some of my relatives, I could tell when you had that son. I could tell when somebody not right. Somebody needs some help, because somewhere along the line, the way they accomplish acquiring something was not necessarily the best. I'm not mad at you. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying we're here to help. I'm here to help, so that we can live this living experience the way we're supposed to. It's just like, you ever seen grandma, or you ever gonna have people got their couches covered. My mother used to cover the couches. What you covering your couches for? What you waiting on? The new world? What you waiting on to start living your living experience? Uncover these couches. Start living in your house. If you're not living in your own home, when you gonna start living? Get up out of there, man. Start living in your home. It's like people in their body. You see people wearing wigs by their hair. Wait, man, when you gonna wear your natural hair? One day. What you waiting for? Wear what God has given you. Wear your natural hair. I mean, like, wig's cool. I see Tyra with her little wig, but she got her natural hair up underneath. Cool, that's cool. I'm not mad at you. I'm just giving you suggestions. Some people waiting. What you waiting? Some people don't wait to live. Don't wait till tomorrow to live the living experience that you could have been living today. Shine today. You feel me? Don't wait to start living. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I got my Centillion global grind. I'm doing my celebrity status right now. Whether other people doing it with me, and people all around the world. Why, they got all kinds of support, all kinds of fans, all kinds of people. Love, bless the whole world in peace. The whole world entertained. Centillion global grind. Okay? The whole world, like the Bible, the whole world reciting verses. The whole world. How many people going into a church? Going around, the people reciting parables everywhere you go. The people quoting parables. That's how Mama used to get people quoting. I mean, you listen to the words, the prolific, legendary mind of a scholar. You know what I'm saying? The first one said prolific, legendary mind of a rider soldier inside. Because inside with Beyonce say, I need a soldier, someone who could, for me. You feel what I'm saying? She got Jay, but I'm saying, it's a soldier inside. Mind of a rider. Y'all know what an insurance rider is? Okay? Y'all know what, like, support is? Like parents who give you support when you're growing up. They help you stay alive. They help you survive. It's nothing like support from a family member, from a loved one, from someone who is you and not someone else. And this is what I've given to you, even to the youth, to my children all around the world. I give you something can no one else give you. The truth will set you free. Don't lie. Tell the truth. Because living like a computer, you put in the truth, it give you the truth. You put in lies, then you can't trust nothing. Because it start giving you a lie instead of the truth. You shine. You wealthy no matter where you go. Everybody love having a wealthy person around. Whether you got a dime or dollar in your pocket, 50 cents say, can't get $1 out of me. Okay? Because you can't get $1 out of 50 cents. It's only 50 cents. Take 2 50 cents for $1. So can't expect for 50 cents to give you $1. You can't get nothing. You can't expect to get half a cup of revitalizing water out of an empty glass. If you're not trying to give back, if you're not trying to help, if you're not contributing to the solution, then go your way. Go your way. Because we ain't hurt nobody here. We helping everyone, everybody. Vision Manifest, YourDreamsReality.com. That's the living solution. Where everything come together as one, all around the world. Where everybody look to the sky, look to the east, look to the, feel me, rise. Okay? You can't tell me people don't love rap. Okay? People waiting to be entertained all around the world. You backwards if you try to tell me that y'all not waiting. Y'all waiting to see me on stage. The whole world waiting to see. Man, magical power will start happening. Y'all used to remember Michael Jackson when he used to get on stage? That's what I'm saying. A tribute to Michael Jackson, Tupac Shakur. When he get on stage, you look at some of their videos even today. There's a power that go into the leadership associated with rhythm and poetry. You understand what I'm saying? It's not just a class in school. You see how they try getting rid of the performing arts in all the schools? Like they try depriving the future from the youth, the power in rhythm and poetry, the power in performing arts, the power in talent and creativity. We are born from creativity. We are born from love. And that's what we're giving you. We're giving you creative love, expression. And that's what rhythm and poetry is all about. It was always a positive thing. Some people have their variations. You understand what I'm saying? Some people have the spectrum of radio go from 88 all the way up to 106. Power, that when the frequency like broadcast, okay? 88 mellow like down here, like, you know what I'm saying? You can chill, thinking, you know what I'm saying? When it's turned up, okay? You understand what I'm saying? However, somewhere in all these frequencies, you find that frequency you're looking for. And you can change and adjust that frequency. Don't tell me that you don't love rap, that you don't love rhythm and poetry. Rhythm and poetry change people's lives forever for the good. When we give you a parable, you listen to some of these parables, some of these raps I have, you know what I'm saying? You listen to the words, and you start thinking later on. It took for some people to have been gone for you to actually start listening to the words that they speaking. Okay? Be not afraid. Some people in fear, but it's not fear that you have. Okay? What it is love. Some of y'all fear love because y'all never really had real love. You see a strong man, you afraid, you in fear. Be not afraid, because that's not fear, that's embrace. That's power. That a real living Lord, that God in man image, that the Creator, that you in your best light, ready to bestow upon you, ready to give you. It's like getting your inheritance. Some people running the other way. Don't run. I love you. I'm here to give you your blessing, give you your wealth. YourDreamsReality.com. Okay? It's so many wealthy rappers. Does it make sense? You're not protecting me if your solution is keeping me broke. I'm not broke. I work. I'm saying though. Some people, if we give them money, I mean, you seen the rise of Tupac Shakur, the rise of this rapper, the rise of that rapper, all these. It's entertainment. Tupac never died. Tupac was not just alive in our souls and our spirits. He's alive. It's like Jesus. Jesus never died. He's alive right now with us, right here. Okay? You don't have to look around because I'm upon you for real. Do you understand? This $1 centillion global grind is like a $1 centillion deal. It's like me. I'm not gone. I'm not dead. I'm alive. Okay? It wasn't just a resurrection. It's the people coming alive. I can just see all the kings, all of us in meditation, praying, all of us having the same thought. Some of us saying the same things all around the world because that's affirmation. I mean, that's confirmation that we rising all up around the world. Be not afraid. There's so many wealthy rappers. Being a wealthy rapper, not abnormal. So many wealthy nationalities, all nationalities, African, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Caucasian. I mean, it's cheese, white people living on $100 million properties. Wealth is not abnormal. Wealth is something all of us have right here upon us. The freedom, the happiness. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Some people are afraid. I mean, look, if you're not protecting me, okay, if your solution keeping me broke. I'm not broke, I work. Bro, I work. However, if you're the type of person that think that you convincing people don't give this to that person, don't give that to because if you give them that, it's unsafe. If they have 10 grand in their pocket, what happens if somebody tries something? Make sure they have the executive security, the executive bodyguards. Okay? If your solution keeping someone broke, okay? Look, the greatest protection is working right. Okay? And working right is wealth. Working right is health and happiness and prosperity and bestowing upon us wealth and happiness and prosperity. It's like every king's son, every child, parent will give them wealth, will raise them. Y'all got 18 years before emancipation to have the home, to have a property for your children to live in. What's the problem? The problem is some of us have been stolen and raped and robbed and stripped of our wealth. Some kingdoms have been stolen from, and that's what we're restoring now. However, all around the world, there's no victim any longer. There is no suspect. There's just family. There is us. We provide for each other in wealth and happiness. You don't keep wealth from people. Kings, you're supposed to drape them with robes, with crown like Biggie, Tupac, Rihanna had a little help. Emperor King, bam, bam. You see a crown, the coronation, bam, bam. Jewels, drape, $100 million jewels, $50,000 around the wrist, diamond bells around my wrist and neck. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all hear that when I say that? That's what I mean. Diamond bezel around my wrist and neck. Bam, bam, bam. When we get on stage with millions of dollars of jewels. Well, we got $1 trillion of security protection. And then before we get off stage, them jewels go back in the safe. Because jewels, I'm tell you what jewels do for a wealthy person, for a wealthy king, for a wealthy king. Jewels, let me tell you, jewels, okay, are where the extra currency resonate, the energy, the current. Okay, if someone like when an artist get on stage and he got millions of people, he got millions of people watching. Okay, the extra current, so artists not having all that going to the jewels. The jewels hold current. That's why a jewel becomes so wealthy. You can have a diamond, like why you see them diamonds in my watch. Okay, them diamonds. Let's say them diamonds was just 10, 15, 20, 30,000, right? Okay, but then when you on stage, when I'm on stage and $100 million worth of 100 million people, 100 million in value, $1 billion in value of currency, all of a sudden these same diamonds have absorbed so much currency, all of a sudden these $1 million diamonds, these diamonds all of a sudden all of a sudden you can't really get near this watch. You got to be way back here, okay? Because the watch now is so valuable, so wealthy, because it have absorbed so much currency from the people, okay? So, some of y'all talk about when we get to this, the real world right here, okay? So, don't act like you don't like rap. Don't undermine rap any longer. Rap's gonna make us money all the time. Albums selling online, digitally distributed albums. Whether you pay for the music or not, every distributed copy is a copy sold now. Okay? Whether people put $1 in the machine or $1 or their credit card, or whether you watch it on YouTube, or whether you watch it on cable, or wherever you watch it, Centillion, blah, grind. Look, hey, the higher degree currency is paid. The wireless payment cards, the extension, speed, human extension, perception, enhancement, cryptocurrency. Y'all gonna learn all these higher degrees of payment. When that currency transfer is paid. Okay. However, don't undermine wealth. Don't try telling me. Don't try. Parents talking about they protecting their children by not giving them wealth. Man, that's nah. You don't protect your child by keeping them out on the street. By squandering the wealth, sitting up there in the billionaire club, watching on the big screen, Skycam. You're supposed to have a house ready by 18. You had 18 years. Like I said earlier, you had 18 years to build a home for your children. Okay? It used to be other families. We don't need our family stealing from us. I'll tell my children, God, y'all want to call me. Some of y'all mothers don't have the ability of putting you in home. How when we all work together, everybody find their home. Right here in the living heaven. On this Centillion global grind. Wealthy, $100 million man, thug mansion. Not just in the sky, right here on planet surface. Until we get them port doors and spacecraft, until we get all that working. Call on me. Okay. I'll set you free. On this Centillion global grind. Remember, yourdreamsreality.com is a new dimension, a web portal to set you free. It's not just a website. When you go to the website, you see the dream, the Cloud9, the purple Cloud9, all the dream, love, blessings, happiness, yacht, transportation, helicopter, luxurious vehicle, luxurious homes, love, blessings, happiness, everything you could possibly dream, wealth, you're right there at your fingertips when you partner on the Centillion global grind. The whole world waking up. It's starting to make sense. So I'm scheduling. I'm working on getting the shows together, and I know Tracy got a whole bunch of ice. He got a whole bunch of ice tea. He got a whole bunch of resources. So I really, I mean, last time I talked to him, I had Russell with me. So Russell and I went up there, and I really like to talk to him. I tried calling the old row office, the death row office. That number have changed. I called Suge Niece, and I told I said, look, I know what I remember they had like Papa G up there working, and I was looking at some of that material online. All this kind of things. Okay, rap is not dead. Rap something that's perpetual, something that's entertainment perpetual. Entertainment like the heartbeat, like the sunshine. Okay, something that's gonna be around forever. And I called Nita. I said, look, I was trying to figure out who Papa G was at first. I remember Michael Jackson had what was his name? Barry Gordon. Dr. G. Dr. G I worked with Dr. G at one point, but then Papa G, he was I don't know what they've been doing lately since the whole Road Records, Death Row Records, and all that. How I really like to work with some of them. And when I was talking to Niecy last time, I was talking, Niecy helped me because you know, she blessed me with just the spirit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to, you know, like Niecy does music also. She does gospel music. So Niecy gonna get on stage, do some of that gospel music. Niecy a beautiful person. When you hear her music, that's cool also. You gonna really want to hear, you know, her music. I was up there where Christina was at just day before yesterday. Christina Milian, she had just had her baby recently, so I'm excited about that. However, the spirit, the vibe that Pac and Suge had was not like a fugazi vibe. It was not like a fraudulent vibe. It was the start of something great that have just began. It is not over. Like Jesus, when the resurrection occurred for Jesus, okay, when the people start waking up all around the world, when a baby is born, living just began, just started. Okay, it is not ended. It's like a clock on the watch. You see a watch? Look, you see like on a watch where it go around. When you get 12 o'clock, then bam, then start all over again. Look, just because you get to 12 is not the end; it's the beginning. So this is the cycle in music and entertainment. Artist cycle go around. People thought, oh, that was the end. That was the end of Death Row. That was the end of Tupac's career. That was the end. That was not the end. That was the beginning. The beginning is at the end. You find the beginning. Okay, well, just like Digital Underground, then it was Death Row. But then at Death Row Records, all of a sudden, it's the new birth. Universal Spirit, Undisputed U.S. Records, Credit Currency Records, Unlimited Machiavelli Records, okay, Credit Currency Records, Creation Records, Cash, all these different labels. However, the one thing that you cannot facsimile is the artistic nature, the artistic creative ability that an artist has. And that's one thing you can't take. That's one thing you can't steal. Okay? Because that right there is given by the Creator. That right there is given by God. So we're going to roll up out of here. And I need y'all blessings. And so we're going all around the world with what we got here. I mean, you see some people 100 years old look the same they looked 100 years ago. Okay? Have not aged today. Some people have different looks. Some people prefer a different look. Bottom line, what I'm saying here is that we got to roll out. All right. Wow. Is that on a Centillion global grind, this is where we come together as one, like a family. We are not separate. You know what I'm saying? We're not like, it's not like, just because you ever see when rappers have a certain look, right? When we get on stage, all the fans come, they're wearing the KB Trillion Infinite Eternal t-shirt. Just because you're wearing the same t-shirt I'm wearing, just because we got the same look, just because that don't mean you bite my style, you looking like me, you a biter, you a wannabe, you all this. No, that's not what it is. All of a sudden, we have accomplished a goal. That's what selling copies, that's what selling albums all about. Okay? Unity, about oneness. Somewhere along the line, somebody tried taking the one, division, divide, conquer is no longer. We coming together in unity. Okay? A priceless bond that you cannot deny. Okay? So, and that's what this is. When everybody start looking alike, when you see yourself everywhere you go, I mean the same thing with me. When I go everywhere I go, I see myself in people. That's a priceless bond. That means I'm doing something right. Okay? That means there's a power. That's what that is. And you can't take that. Okay? That's respect. That's something that you earn. You understand? I make myself clear. Everybody understand what's going on right here? That's what presidents, that's what kings, that's what leaders look for. However, we shine, that's the shine from the sun. We do that naturally every day. And they can't take that. Be not afraid. Because you also, okay, your wealth is upon you. Your prosperity, your freedom, your glory, everything you have ever imagined having upon you on this $10 global grind. Don't wish malice on other people. You wish the best, okay? My rise come from a foundation. It's like the pyramid. Being on top come from more people on the bottom. You don't destroy people on the bottom thinking you're going to rise to the top. You understand what I'm saying? Me, when I see other rappers successful, I mean, I'm going back to Tupac, you wish greatness. I'm that 7-year theory, Machiavelli, the return of Machiavelli. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's coming. Okay, it doesn't require hurting people. It requires lifting people. Okay, it doesn't require breaking people. It requires fixing people. It doesn't require poverty. It requires wealth. And that is what we project. And that is what we supporting and we instilling and installing in the children, installing the youth, installing each other for our future, our strength and future in this $10 global grind. When people don't have the resources that they need, it's usually because somebody haven't given it to them. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole idea of shine and wealth and happiness. However, Vision Manifest, yourdreamsreality.com, and we provide people with what they need to shine. We provide people with the wealth and income that go along with prosperity. So we're not having to worry. All our fans, everywhere we go, everywhere we shine. Okay? Everywhere we travel, every show we do, okay, every time we do an interview, yourdreamsreality.com. It takes less than 3 minutes. Become part of the global $10 network. Because the hour has come for us all to shine worldwide. We on the rise. We on the rise.
Stay alive. Rise while we feel inside. Love, I'm never giving you up. Make love. Two of us will
That's pretty. That's a pretty horizon. Y'all see that? That's pretty. California love. Okay, I gone in the store. The girl said, "Oh, give me an autograph, give me an autograph." I mean, crazy because I'm just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like somebody else. I'm me. You feel me? And I've seen that in other celebrities, even me. And that's cool. You know, just giving somebody an autograph. It's something that you can remember me by. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, they probably sell them online here or there for thousands of dollars. You know, some of the original King Bam Infinite Eternal T-shirts that are selling now for thousands of dollars online. When I mean, it wasn't nothing. Just put a little autograph on it. Didn't mean anything to me at the moment. I mean, it meant something. You know, I care about y'all. I care about my fans, friends, family. I care about y'all, and that's what really make it special. You know what I'm saying? And then we on a $Centillion global grind. Everything that we do is valuable, all the way to the autograph. So that's what make them worth thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions, now and infinitely, eternally, on a $Centillion global grind. It's like when I'm at the school, they be like, oh, the girls be like, oh, can I have an autograph? Can I have an autograph? It's pretty cool because it remind me, like, when I mean, when I was in junior high, like, the girls, like, coming up, being my friend and everything, high school, college, everything. So it's like a trip down memory lane every time you can actually have an impact on a youth living experience, you know what I'm saying, and make a difference in the future. So, like, I encourage you. It's crazy too, because I just happen to have my little black book. So, you know what I'm saying, pull that out like, man, bam, where I put all my notes and everything, and find an empty page. SK, would you do me a favor real quick? We, okay, look. Hey, well, you gotta hold it on the lights. How you doing? I'm well, how are you? Oh, that's for you, bam, bam. Yeah, so, oh, you know what, I got a card too. Oh, this mom's. Hey, moms, how you doing? Hi, good. All right, yeah, you know, I just, in the area. I have to get that. Oh, look, this a card for you and for you. Yep. Yeah, listen, a grant we give for all like cheerleaders, clubs at school, stuff like that. All right. Yeah, cool. All right. So if you have any questions, you go to yourdreamsreality.com. Got my number right here on the back. There's a number on the side, okay? Thank you. All right, appreciate y'all. All right. All right, fam. It's wonderful. Number right here. It's wonderful when we have a impact on the youth, and sometimes like the big group of girls come over there. Oh, KB, Cherry, KB. They want me to sing some verse for them or take pictures and stuff like that. You know, they wanna ride in the Benz. They want me, my goddaughter, her friend want me to take them home from school and all that. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Just, I mean, that's every day. We do the same thing in junior high school. So it's just normal, everyday living. And like I say, when we get a chance to impact the kids, tell them some of our experience and the thing we learned growing up, then I mean, we didn't have no $Centillion global grind when we were coming up. So that mean that we had made some progress somewhere, and that's the important thing. Progress for the youth, for the relationship, bridging the gap between us and all the girls and guys that coming up that we can really, really, really help raise. You know what I mean? They all say, oh, you know, show us some love, show us some love. I tell them, you know, it's all love. I got nothing other than love for you on this $Centillion global grind. It's important when we go to the junior high and the high school and the college campus, make sure we have our paper. Make sure y'all have paper. So, you know, people once the girl come up talking about tattoos, talking about autograph their arm, autograph their chest, and all that. Girl want me autograph in her stomach. That's all good, but you want an autograph you can keep. You hear me chomping, I'm eating. So you always want somebody want an autograph you can keep because it becomes more valuable every day. On this Centillion global grind. Oh, I remember I went to. So it's very important that the youth, young boys, young girls, stay in tune with your parents. You know what I'm saying? Always, even after you mature and emancipate out the house, daughter, call your dad, give your dad a hug. Spend quality moments with dad, mom, and son, with moms and dads, and all y'all, lay around on the couch. We used to wake up Saturday morning in bed, everybody in bed together, watching Bruce Lee, Fantasy Island, stuff like that on Saturday. Land of the Lost, all cartoons, all kinds of different things. If we weren't downstairs, we upstairs in the bed with mom. I remember cartoons. That's how family's supposed to be. Mom, dad, brother, sister, everybody in bed, watching the big 100-inch screen on the couch in the living room, lounging. After dinner, talking, making friends. That's where quality friendship come from. Quality moments alone is what family built on. What love built on this Centillion global grind. She pretty, baby. Another day on the Centillion global grind, and we ready for another day. We're gonna go down here and get our morning security clearances. I got a couple more people I wanna just give a shout out in the show for today. Much love to everyone this past Valentine's Day. To some of the models, I look forward to interviewing and get into the Campsland Cuties magazine, campslandcutiesmagazine.com. It's a whole bunch of beautiful ladies in this world. I'm single and looking really for somebody to marry. It's beautiful single ladies, you know what I'm saying? Right out of high school and college. There's some ladies that, you know what I'm saying, have procreated and reproduced beautiful children, yet single to this very day. Some ladies married and in happy relationships. It's tremendous because it's so many different shapes and sizes, ladies, different colors, breeds, everything. This whole world's so beautiful. And we had a couple ladies the other day on the show rapping. Like I said, I get a whole bunch of submissions for the magazine. And it's always a blessing to have someone on the show. I remember we interviewed Tasha Miley for the Real Radio Show or the Teen Scene Radio Show, so that was a blessing. Then we got, like I said, the submissions from Campusland magazine and Campusland, as well as a whole bunch of different other people. No matter what age, what religion, race, color, creed, you're a beautiful lady. So that's what this all about. Is your dreams reality, your vision manifest. This here Brianna. So giving a big shout out to Brianna. Such a beautiful lady. Definitely respectable beauty. Ooh. Wow. All right, so we have a lot of fit ladies, and I wanted to get some other photos, some more conservative photos. Wait, here go another one right here. The magazine all about giving people opportunity to shine, opportunity to present themselves. We have a lot of athletes, a lot of ladies who are upwardly mobile on their own businesses and things like that. So campslandcutiesmagazine.com. And we have a spotlight for entertainers, for models, a whole bunch of different fitness and all that. So she used to have Fit But Curvy, the site. However, I think she have another site now. I have to get that information. So, God willing, we have a chance on interviewing her in the very near future for the show on this $10 Global Grind, and get an idea of what makes million dollar females tick, and love lesson number one. I love y'all tremendously on this $10 Global Grind. Oh, another thing. Also, we're gonna talk a little bit later on today, on tomorrow's episode, about shows. Lamborghini, Porsche, Audi, with 3 other luxury cars we didn't mention before. Let me see. Also, look forward on the upcoming shows on seeing Serena Williams. Milana have her show on the 29th. In Vegas. That's Vegas, Moscow, not Vegas, Nevada. So we're making that correction for everybody wanting to see Milana at the Vegas City Hall, Moscow. Okay, so I'm right here. In addition to that, big up to let's see, Kishko, Tiny, and Ti, Little Kim. We're gonna probably see if we can get some highlights on Little Kim and Keisha Cole. Another group did. Now, I didn't realize that Tiny was from, Tiny was from that group Escape. I didn't realize T.I. married one of the Escape artists. And also another group, SWV. I remember, talking to one of the SWV girls. I'm trying to remember her name real quick. We were Facebook friends for a while. I think she might be on my Facebook somewhere. Well, I met her in person real quick, and by Universal a while back, and we had a chance to say hi to each other and everything. So big shout out to Maya Harrison, Father MC. I have to for you. That's what I was talking about Tim the other day. Janet Jackson tour working. We got Brianna. That's it for right now. We got a whole bunch of people who submitting models and entertainers. They want to see their favorite model, their favorite entertainer, their favorite executive or company or business on the $10 Global Grind. So I'm doing what I can to adjust the platform and portfolio, the platform or the show, so that I have to turn on, so that we can see some of our favorite artists, entertainers, executives. Tiger Woods got in there, and that's a beautiful blessing. So we're gonna see a lot of people in the future, and give shout out on the show on the $10 Global Grind. I love y'all tremendously, and we'll see you on the next $10 Global Grind.